Sorry about that, Capricorn. My camera stopped. So yeah, I I feel like there's something that needs more work to be looked into, and you feel like something's out of place. I feel like you're holding on, but you feel like uncomfortable in some way that this is like that it's not work that it's not that it's not working, but that you're leaving it. You're like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be looking at this. So something is just not to be looked at, or it just feels like it's not working. Whatever this is, the door's like it's just blocked off, like you're just not interested in something for whatever reason. You're looking at it and you're like, oh, I don't know about this. Capricorn. Seven of Voices in reverse. It feels like it might bring you like some discomfort. It could be the color gray as well. I don't know why it would be gray, but um you're like, this is a random place, or this is a random something you don't like, for sure. I feel like you come back to check on something. Yeah, I feel like you come back to check on something, and it's just there. It just feels imbalanced, or you're just not yet inspired by whatever this is. Six of Cups. I feel like you feel like emotional. The Six of Voices. Okay. Six of Swords. I feel like this brings you like some kind of comfort and relief. But overall, it's just there. You're like, "Oh yeah, that's fun. That's good." And in some way, it feels like something's standing there like looking at you. You're just not sure. However, it's positive. There's something beautiful or inspiring in the midst of this, but you're just like not inspired. Like somehow. Um, you're like, what is that? And then I feel like you go over here to a corner, like a direction. Um, you're like, no, thank you. Or you're like, yeah, there's something over here. Okay, what else? Capricorn. The Knight of Inspiration reverse. Yeah, there's something that makes you hesitant, or you feel like you're not sure about it. Like it's like uncomfortable in some way. You haven't yet been awoken to it, so you're not quite sure yet if you want to. It feels like you don't yet know whether, like it hasn't been done, so you don't know if it's right or if it's something that you want to proceed with. I feel like you're proceeding with caution. There's a light. It's pointing to a dark location. It just feels like there's unfinished business here. Unfinished business, Capricorn. Okay, these all wanted to like come out. Let's see here. Yeah, you're just not having it. The Justice card and the Nine of Materials. I feel like something could bring back a memory of like another, of like an ex or like of a friend. Um, but there is something peaceful about like one person or about this independent experience. Um, you're like, I'm free, but I feel like this is a different person for some reason. I also feel like there's someone who like is nervous to say something or do something because I keep looking at like how they're approaching the doorway. Like there's someone approaching the doorway is what it feels like. This person's leaving, so I feel like um and that to me is you're just like, okay, goodbye. But there's something that you don't like that's hanging, that is hanging in some way. Um you're just like, you're still going about things though a certain way. So where is the progress here? The progress here, we have the Justice card, so that is showing some level of peace. This is something that is being balanced. I think it has to do with, well, let's see. Okay. Two of emotion in reverse. Yeah. You're having like feelings of discomfort about this. Seven of Wands. Capricorn. What is the outcome? Temperance in reverse. Okay, still the same energy. The Eight of Pentacles. I feel like this is taking some time. Someone's nervous that it's going to be too much or this is too much. On guard. Just on guard. Checking and then leaving. Yeah, you're checking something. You feel like something's dishonest or it's a little bit chaotic in some way. Like chaotic and then like imbalanced. This could be the other person too. There's this concern. Okay, and so it seems to be progressing, but Capricorn. Yeah, the Two of Materials. I feel like you're progressing forward with whatever this seems to be. You're just doing it like double-handedly. It feels like whatever this is double-handedly handled, or you're handling this with more than you anticipated. In a not with more than you anticipated, more just like you're just handling the situation like you're catching it. Someone feels like they're out in the middle of nowhere, like going forward in this experience towards you or towards something. There seems to be communication that's very precise. Um, you're like, I don't know how I feel about this. The Star in reverse. The Magician. Yeah, you proceed forward. The Muse of Voices. Yeah, it looks like you're proceeding forward with this Capricorn, whatever this is. There's 2 of 8 of something. But specifically, I feel like you're worried that you might mess up something, or someone's worried that they would mess up something. Okay, Capricorn, thank you so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope to see you again soon.